You can't be paying me 1.5 million naira a month as head of Efcc and expect me to perform magic. Good day, my dear listeners. Thanks for joining. I bring to you another interesting news as Afegbua, the chieftain of the All Progressives Congress, says you can't be paying me 1.5 billion a month as head of AFCC and expect me to perform a magic. My dear listeners, let's move down to the full details. Kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel, and share. A chieftain of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Kasim Afegbua, has criticized the unrealistic expectations placed on anti-corruption officials in Nigeria, especially when they are poorly paid, stating that no serious fight against corruption can succeed under such conditions. Speaking passionately, he said the system needs a total overhaul, beginning with transparency and adequate compensation. I told somebody, give me EFCC to run. I will run it differently. And what will I do different? It will make my salary a public declared figure. Mr. President, pay me 50 million naira per month because that will take care of my immediate needs and that of my family. Afegbua continued, but you cannot be paying me 1.5 million naira per month and you expect me to perform magic. Afegbua argued that the country's anti-corruption structure is fundamentally flawed, beginning with how officials are recruited and remunerated. He said, you take a man who has been looking for a job for the last 8 years, you suddenly recruit him to be an anti-corruption cadet in EFCC. You take him through all the training and you want him to sit down with poor salary to be prosecuting a man who has been accused of stealing 100 billion. Are you making sense? He noted that such officers are easily compromised when approached with huge bribes. The FCC officer confronts the man and he says somebody should give you $100,000. This is a man whose salary in the next 20 years he will not get $100,000. What do you expect him to do? Afegbua called for cost-effective investigations, pointing out the absurdity in spending more than is stolen to recover looted funds. A man who stole 10 million naira, you can't be using 15 million naira to chase him. My dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. And now, before I go in addition to the news, you know what I'm seeing here? What I'm seeing here, a thief and a greedy person. Because if as the boss of EFCC you have been paid 1.5 million every month, actually we understand how the economy is, but you're still a greedy person. What are you doing? Are you the one going out to arrest people? Are you the one carrying guns? Even those that are carrying guns are not being paid 1 million. And I think your loyalist should be the one that gets the highest pay, because when you pay them the highest pay, they tend not to collect bribes. But when you don't pay them, they go about doing all those kind of killable works and get all those kind of money they are not getting from their own personal work. Let's move down to the comment section. The first comment here says this man is unhindered criminal. Imagine the reasons of people that call themselves leader. Even this money, 50 million in mention, if he were opportune to be there as the FCC chairman and be paying such amount, I believe there is no way he would be contented with that. He will still need more. Shame on Nigerian government. A comment here says, see greediness. They are paying 1.5 million naira a month as salary, not allowances, and you are not satisfied. You want a whopping amount of 50 million naira per month as salary. Or God, are you making sense? Another comment here says, push out for a wholesale overhauling, reviewing and restructuring of the control of many nations, not to be placed on a salary of a whopping curve amount, sir. A comment here says, corruption is not factored on the amount one is paid. Put a corrupt person in charge of the national treasury. He will still be corrupt. After all, a man that was formerly in charge of the national treasury allegedly returned 4 trillion as a plea bargain. Does that mean that he was underpaid? Before he could zero to that level of corruption, don't blame you but the system. And the last comment here says, now which work you dey do? Them pay you that money, you dey complain. That money na 100 people salary on for Nigeria. You better perform the magic now before them take their money back and their high go clear. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news.